on there today. I'm going to, yes, I'm doing the same thing is now marching to where that particular plant is. These are the plant, especially that is gymnosperm. They are the evergreen plant there. Here you divide plant two categories, gymnosperm and angiosperm. Look there, look very awesome there. And now that is the tree which even qualify the definition. That is because they have to be like crunchy on their head. That's like very awesome there. Another thing, I'm going to zoom here. But here I'm going to march to that particular tree, and of course that is Pinus tree. Here, I'll be just cruising about this thing is, zooming this thing is, that's white person. I mean, that is it's called pine peach. I also call Resin there. Pine peach exuding from the white person. That person is going there. They're exuding. So this thing, this pine peach exuding from the white person, and you can harvest this thing by night there. So remember that thing is, for some reason there has a brown shape. Same as in the fresh one there. The brown is, of course, that is because of oxidation. Is remarkable chemistry is the fine sap. Even you can harvest through the knife and make a hole and fit some sort of stuff that they can be fall, just like you put this thing just like a raindrop there. Anyhow, fine sap or fish, even you can put this thing into the palm, even if at temperature 120 Celsius there, then you can solidify. Even you make a lot of things. Later I will tell you what sort of recipe you want to make from these things. Anyhow, wood pine sap, that is, of course, sap is only plant is, so they have a remarkable property. They can use for the various purposes, of course. They're used for the healing. Suppose you have healing, you should put this thing and you will see the power of phytochemistry is. Infections, of course, the infection is because of microorganisms. So microorganisms cause infection. They can be also used in infection, but remember, sometimes we use these things in the crowd farm. Sometimes we make such a solidified even to be better. Anyhow, you can use this, but remember, you should know the particular proportion is. They also use to start the fire. If suppose you are in tiger forest and you have a long winter, very cold temperature is going to below the freezing point in the night time, you have to be the only option to start a fire. And you're going to use for the fire to be started. Wow, that is important. Glow, very important they use because their nature is, when you these things resin, you will find this is typically glow. And the last but not least, that is aphrodisiac, and that aphrodisiac quality I will mention because I have promised these things. I mentioned these are, these are exuding here. The chemistry of fine sap is very important as far as their needle. These things, needle that is also going to be used for special purposes. Is so these thing is this needle. We can also use to make the syrup, of course, and then, of course, that is a better decoction there. These needle, as a whole, these gymnosperm I'm talking about, they can use to make syrup, perfume, of course, that is flavor. Yes, because flavor is very important. The food agent is oil, of course, that is, and the oil is, of course, crow-tall oil, that is. The evergreen tree, the evergreen tree like you call first pearl cedar there. What about the cedar? That means cedars deter actually. In Pakistan, I'm talking about in Pakistan. In the northwest, I'm talking about in the northern portion, we have a good forest. In AJK, the only forest which is only confined to those areas is in Kalam. Talking about Savat, snow, water, air tree. You will find the cedars. Cedars, we have a species cedars deodar has been found in the jungle end. Once again I repeat, the jungle end, that is cedars forest, of course, that is. In our country, I'm talking about Pakistan, live diversity. And these days we have also coniferous forests, of course, the biggest and Asian forest, The biggest forest in Asia, that is Juniper. It's found in Balochistan. Another thing, we have also found a Gerardiana. They have also one of the awesome Paris we found. In Pakistan, the Paris, they are only confined to alpine zone because of our altitude. We're here in Canada, I'm talking about Alberta, that is called high latitude. So this type of Paris you call bull pies. Once again, I repeat, the bull forest is found in high latitude, while alpine forest is only found in high altitude. Of course, that is our country, especially the area from which I belong, is awesome. So what? Snow, water, air, tree. How can I forget that? A lot of diversity. Anyhow, let me proceed. These things I mentioned, these going to be used for the various purposes. They also use, the pepper industry, North America. I'm talking about the pepper industry. Of course, that is, of course, fine. Chemistry is very unique because almost $2 billion US they're going to spend here. Some claim that $4.4 billion US dollar, and they have a 4.5. They have economic, in fact, that is. I suppose according to forestry, the forest department have been claimed that green plus functional. Once again, I repeat, green plus functional, it will make a sense which is called value. Wow, what enormous thing that is. This is called economic, in fact, that is. So environmentally, ecologically, and socially, that is. Also used for the alternative source. That's also used for the alternative source, just like a biofuel. So crocodile oil is important. So today I was just talking about my theme was the fish. There was resin here. This is some sort of cone here. I think I remember what these things is. You go down here. That is cone, and of course this is. Most important thing, most people don't know what that is. It's a separate font there, actually. Female cone, this is a woody cone here, because the difference between angio and gymnosperm is very clear there. This is flower, remarkable. This is flower, Flower doesn't mean that you have to be simple and bitter. Flower means you have to male and female. This is female part, and this female cone that is woody cone that is. Here the sporophyll I'm talking about, mega sporophyll here, that is open, while in the case of angios I'm talking about, that is closed. So that is the huge difference. Here the mega sporophyll is open, and there the mega sporophyll is closed. That is, the main axis is inside. That's gonna be the main axis here.